I had this dream sometime in the 1980s. I don't remember the exact date, and I didn't write it down. So anyway, I was at an old elementary school that I used to attend when I was in third grade. And it was one of those old brick and mortar schools with a large asphalt playground, and it had like these painted lines for different types of games that kids would play. And I don't know why I was there, but the place was nearly empty. It was really quiet, but all of the lights were on and the classrooms looked open, though it was like after hours. Outside it was still light outside, but it was starting to get dark. There was a janitor down one of the hallways, and I wondered if it was the same janitor that worked there when I was a kid. There were rumors that he had a pet tiger, and after everyone was gone for the day, he would let it roam the halls. The bathroom was in the basement, and I made my way down there and saw that nearly everything was the same as when I was a kid. I was at the sink washing my hands when another woman came in. She was complaining about something, but what struck me was her attitude. She was just really obnoxious, and I thought she was one of those people who thought they knew more than anyone else about everything. She had went into another section of the bathroom, and I was drying my hands when I heard a noise at the main bathroom door. And part of the door was covered with frosted glass, but I could see the silhouette of a large tiger standing at the door and sniffing at the crack. I thought if it leaned on the glass, it would crash into the bathroom. The woman came out at this point and saw me staring at the door and immediately started screaming. I tried to get her to stop, telling her that we don't want to get more attention from the tiger. She just won't stop. Then the tiger stretched itself to the top of the door and began this chuffing sound as if it was trying to get our scent while at the same time gearing itself up to attack. I glanced up at the windows above the sink and thought that may be a way out, but then the tiger was gone from the door. The woman, she saw me glance at the windows and immediately began scrambling up the sink. When I told her to stop, the tiger may try to come through the window. She turned to me and she rolled her eyes, but then it was there, at the windows. His paw reached in to grab her, and his paw was so big it covered half of her body. Her eyes grew wide when she realized what was happening, and she reached towards me, but I stepped back, not wanting any part of it. Then she was gone, and I knew the tiger was going to come back for me. So I began looking for a place to hide or some weapons, but there was nothing. The tiger was back at the door again, and I ran into the area where the bathroom stalls were. I went to the very last one, stepped inside, and locked the door. I heard the glass breaking in the other room, and I stepped up on the toilet, then put one foot on the metal toilet paper holder and pulled myself up as far as I could. I could hear him chuffing now. Then he was at the stall door. Then I woke.